This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
General, I'm said the be viewers and listeners for front questions view about we want almost their baby for the benefit of our program. TBS be Dino and I say Acne da penalty box and a friend of the penalty Acno. Yes, say Eboa Emma penalty spot now yet 12 years away from the goal line. Now 6 years away from the 18 line as a penalty box now. Dina said there and say make sure say a bebo penalty na sorry, apart from the obo penalty kick no, all other players will stay some 10 years away from the penalty spot. Into the Juman Cassati tray and say at the honum said the bear a bebo penalty kick na all other players no untumi nyina dinim ubegyina dinachi. So when you are outside the D, share the other screen is why very clear. Bon said the obo penalty kick in the pay. And the box in woman can Dino ni box in the chi. Dina Juma and say it makes sure that apart from the taker of the penalty and the goalkeeper, all other players some 10 years away from the penalty spot. Say yeah bobo na say a corner kick. Na corner na yede to referee bona bem say upon still a corner end into statistics na number of corners na team nya no ye de beka ho. Obisu ebisa say defender share 3 goals on goals yeah the becani goals washe ho me pass there be in fact so a striker kra na we say on goals on goal no ye mfa kan goals washe ho inte no so ho asem eno no anyembia Arsenal betimi awini Premier League na of course ya kan wa say the Arsenal ni league mu to the extent that after 19 games the Odina Chipani and Man City. Man City about 20 games. Arsenal leading with some 5 points. As it is even Arsenal, so to me winning outstanding game now, that means they will get some 8 points separating them and Man City. And indeed, in a season where sorry, Arsenal beat Miyako some 19 games, losing just a game, you can't rule anything out. Until Ubisami Amadriam say one of the favorites to win the Premier League, Arsenal. General, bakoso dear and say Argentina Cup competitions to say FA Cup, League Cup near the Impimpi, yana smaller teams in the home. Said there is no records to suggest that a draw enomoye. It is a draw no moya wow benya the benefit of the draw no abo home. We have several cup games home team no the bigger team. In Tiano they just draw. It's a smaller team niti ye now when you're home. No swabo. Why is Kotoko not performing? A big question that I mean sure they been here a lot of time. Into Sambama Kwanke Bia Nanke the questioner. Okay. Don't forget Kotoko is lying on the third on the league law.
Or the third are performing.
Not performing, no. But they are the defending champion.
Okay.
Inti ever started league and now that first. Even Otas on now Dinkai and in that third. So on that score alone, somebody can say that per your own standard, you are not living up to the expectation. Why are they not living up to expectation? I'm sure they be a room. On the surface, I think that first of all, change of coaches at Asante Kotoko has been a major bane. I'm a problem Kesepa Ewo Kotoko. Change of coaches. I felt that ideally Nanka Dese Baby and Nomine Prosperity Ebetwa our no sono. It would have been better than we are observing now. And Osha timer head coach our ho now until Casa no buy 2 players a week. Clearly he will struggle. We are no free on some key performance left. Omumba Bishemono, Omundru Momokoyeno. As we speak now, some players have picked injuries. It being so a camp into Masenya depleted squad, so it will also affect their performance. In fact, our recent games are be comfortable to say that Kotoko is not performing currently, and I'm sure that these are some of the few factors. I'm sure we can go into details as to why Kotoko is performing below their expectation. Stephen Odro US. I think last week, about 8 days ago, and I'm in the team come or boy Juma. So, or US or Yana Jumanti, Sana Udrudi and
Okay.
I'm sure we tell you come on now. Only plans be as or returning to football as coach or anything now. Or Bonebra. General, I did way a technical Panamaminya Brinchim Kakrebi. I'm so beside about Chelsea. Chelsea are signing about 6 players in January transfer. Now, UEFA Mrano Makwain say, Ubetuma register maximum 3 players in the January window. Into 6 players in Chelsea are since a quite bear number faso are register omo. I think a possible Chelsea can register all the 6. Saying a city. UEFA Makwain say, Omo Webo Champions League now, Team Biabe register 2 sets of players.
Okay.
The first set near Team A in Pempi, and the main team now they born. And we are register maximum 25. Then we have another set of players who register and no A Team B. Now Team B for no, and their number will pay out to me register. Name the other one says Team B for now be registered our list. And say this year na so mo ye omo aye wo omo after on or after 1st January 2021. 1st January 2021. Inti player be a uti for 22 years. Player be a year 22
2001.
1st January 2001. Thank you. 1st January 2001. It has a chance player be a or year 22 or less. That player could be registered among the Team B. And the Team B for no at any time with me training be share senior team no and mom no kobo Champions League game. No mo say 3 no so no. So one register 25 dada. 3 na eba no. Maximum is 25 in so mo be replace obi o mu dada.
Okay.
If you have already registered 25, na January window no person order 3 bar. As so you 3 free. Now the 3 about become. So Chelsea say omo boy so ma register omo say omo assign omo person omo mbo Champions League ni bia. I just say omo famiensa. Honestly I've not checked if the first window no mu exhausted omo 25 man squad ni nyina. So my exhausting ni nyina don betimi di bia kokan na mom omo register 25 there. So omo di biko shem na be free. Now the Chelsea betimi aye be boa no be register there can say luckily for Chelsea boys no ma sign omo nyina no only one pair and I am more than 22 years. Yao Felix is 23.
Okay.
Ofa David Datro Fofana or 20. Andre Santos is 18. Mykhailo Modric is 22. Noni is Madueke is 20. And Benoit is Bedashiri and so 21. So omo be register at least don't bet me 3 do maka senior no. Not 3 no maka no. Omo do maka akoshe squad B ni mu. So much squad B ni mu FIFA game on bebo person kobo bi no omo to omo dem edo kobo.
Okay.
So that is the situation for Chelsea. Obi so dear yeah menhwe. Okay, General I'm saying my Andy mo
Andy Brana feel.
Mama we quickly.
Okay.
O say Guardiola feel. Na ye Mourinho ankene ye boniti so. Say who share Premier League titles, any domestic titles that Guardiola ajia e be den so be ka so afeel. Minim so nim DJ Owu
DJ Owu.
O ye lotto agent.
Okay.
Joe Paul CCJ mo honom no.
Oh okay. Enye Abrafiku no.
Aya.
Abrafo ye nuane brain. Say the kunu no.
Ni kunu no.
Yeah.
Or you one of the biggest Man City fans.
Oh, okay.
Or Man City fans na Ukuma. We you on na bia you scam no na yimu. Or say Guardiola. Ye nyina di.
Opaki dey so dey ton tade.
I don't packing so.
On be free nka.
And I could be skillful. Obodoso.
Obi a show team anu wajai. Omo wini anu abade. Onye supporter o.
Into pakido onye supporter.
Ai. O ti say honorable Kojo Bajima. O say anu wajai.
Ba say Kojo say o so waka. Na no mu so akọ post na Arsenal ata David am so o mu Arsenal be.
Arsenal ba be. O say we are original Arsenal fan. Honorable Kojo Bajima. Ai Kojo Bajima.
the one part is on fast meja in relationship. The common can you cry? Ye no jano for me before. And don't find Kunti no boy.
Ono bi tra wa eche. Anase.
Better answer for that question.
Who say o meme bi o nya your bada?
Sir.
Unim.
Yeah. Space bit maba.
Nyese bi o ne yire o wa no na obi o ne ti o.
Space bit maba.
Yeah, as o ko as ne kun ko. Na ko fa for as kun ko. Na munya no mo ho sa di at a time no. Be de ho. Onu obi enjaye. Nso a munni ho. Nti eni biri bapa that is it. Unim san ko for no.
Kaka meni se me hu bia na de ndia be simi tim de mintim mo.
Yenko so.
Did you say yempam gadula isanse onyade. Na mbisa say why na me coach e nemre mu. O se samobodu bitumai.
Oh.
Is the o se munya muka o. O se me pa ye man kwan no mre studio. Man City. The entire samobodu bituma coach Man City.
Wow. Na manimra.
I bet mama na ba chena.
Me so be chiri manimra. Me twa mpena hwe no.
Oza.
Na tiri deepa mpena hwe no. Abrafi husband. Me se me hu no. Di manima chichi obetra mic no betuma chirim dia. So bi onye obi na haye na dwuma o.
Jenua. Se no sika sande me suspect so beti.
Madam for kwa me usu. Die na ni chirim. On go dey friend of phone so. To papa so sa. And so bono nsia ko enu grofo mo ni adwa no wasia.
Ate we yiri na wa so yo. E bo si sa na teju te. And you was start you. So that is left right center. Or the answer there from Bewa, Mr. Bewa time. Oh, chatting. Na teju te how. So do ko 70.
Na players of boy na kotoko na ho ikusi. Uni player bia. Enso me friend phone so keke ofie. Na no kabo so keke.
Atem no ni man hihye no so ka ho.
Kwa me wusu. Okay.
Eti general no so wasem no omom fu se Guardiola feel no I think otherwise. But I think so for Champions League in there now he players our Tony are there. So he be me sitting on fine and nyam party say Bayern Munich want to me.
Okay.
Because Champions League no it takes club and coach. Now Bayern Munich there no I be and from Barcelona or call sabbatical leave for cover Bayern Munich team nan so win the Champions League. Any baby Fisa Guardiola Felipe at City there is still a project in progress into Munya Abutreka Kra and Famano. General Maminje Mumfama.
Okay, minim sandi be shase e dey free
why
obusa say
management. Emma Hostel. Eno dem say this was on the sense coach was say o committee.
Coach Debbie. Coach no betuma yi o managing member.
Debbie.
Okay. Coach. I say supporters be omo role omo play ni chain managing member.
Coach Amombe. Sense omo den kra no be man no akobisa na next time be ba be chirim say e den ti ne bia koto.
Coach no ehun kakra onu. O ehun fu akra.
Police no ehun.
Yes. Police omo nyane na police ni bia
police ni there na kuku duru kakra o de baby say obi question there.
So ehun fu.
Sir.
Oh yes.
Nti ke bisa
o police for this job for money e deeper. You be so honma. Okuta nambwa.
Wona okajo. Me dey me tesa mom.
Unti sa.
Me yes me no ye me no.
Oh okay.
Yes. Den kan ni ma. Then next time be ba.
Okay. For now dey ubisa me a me nya no. Sani Naro kan no mo fa nsuma me. E kyan me yadom a mbesa aba ha.
Me ne won kwa oto mo wakanda.
Ye gina kire asisi ankobi ya no.
Sese wo ye hufuo.
Sese go.
Obi ma
da do ye nto aso ye.
Ani
ye dum mic isisi an ye ko offer obi yi nyina ano kama.
Yenko.
Obwa.
Ba ko di bi ba o se ya ma kwan ma obi abekasa tia Kotoku Royals omo PRO. Nti no you be here na
umuma tape no
okay ready a moment the on come on e di e the kan potty na fe yento aso official ne kan ne de on that TV okay my ntie no the kan na obi say e ya ma ne kwan ma ne kasatia Kotoko mo ntie
offer league table no o hwe be Kotoku e da ne be Kotoko da ne dia we is going to be an easy win for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But maybe a bit me catch will be as the kind of preparation yedi rasa game we mu anyhow boys may determine say yedi Kotoko he's not going to be an easy match at the Asante Kotoko kra. So say we are in a January now January transfer no so be nti definitely Kotoku I 1 or 2 additions. I share baby a loopholes war, your baby a problems one to me affects with 1 or 2 players via EGDA say our boys can turn things around for Kotoko Royals and the best chance here we GDA say this is the time say Yade Kotoko Shas and Kotoko one club. I feel say see no win against them if to me as a destiny if you yes I already said I feel say so a Ghana team and a football club now win against Asante Kotoko. In fact, a boost to Murano as a sound with dynamics, the beer crown as a son, Emmanuel Mafofro, Edico, Edimau. And I did say, baby, I was this year, no, Sebi, any penny in any beba, Kotoko Royals Football Club, no, once again, I just say it to me as Asante Kotoko, and we are ready for that. Minia, I dear Bakwa, yes, so simple, but as a man from an income, Asante Kotoko. The players, Kita Kotoko Royals, Ibian Kita Asante Kotoko. If and then Kotoko Royals and Asante Kotoko are sweepy in terms of players, people will still hype the players now. Kokodi Asante Kotoko. You did say Kotoko, they don't have any quality. And then I know say you can't Kotoko Krana. Who is the poster boy? And you say he is going to turn things around for Asante Kotoko. We Kotoko Royals, you did I knew about Kunubi and I'm a double beer done. But league year boy. Open team about the final footballer. I think so be to me in Kotoko as same film. In fact, the last time we visited Baba Yara Sports Stadium, it was cheating, and no unable to by 2 goals to 1 and back in face. We are appealing to the public. So be on fun and in our game we the Empecron same year. We got a fair officiating in I be who the BBC or Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium on Sunday. Just something I say the BBC or Baba Yara Sports Stadium on.
Oh, okay. Intina and so I don't know. I'm so baby I can say cheating na yempe chrono sembiano. On a referees now on why.
Yeah. And yensem bia. Maybe me disagree with him. I felt there was a bit below belt. You say Kotoko players no quality be any Kotoko ni quality player bia. I think that if it's a journalist giving his opinion this way, it's not a problem. But for a official of a club, or Kasafa another club, now Obe looking down another club players say quality be him. You don't disrespect your opponent that way.
Okay.
Yeah, say oh can say opponent and then a ni quality be. For me, it's not the best. We are no free one more. Say chrono 7 years no. You ask yourself, say chrono no why in the kobo chrono no.
Odi kanka say ki omoni kimfisa ebo ewo ha no.
Yeah.
Kimfisa wia omoba wante se media man bia kan ho asem. And then man this set his asem.
And I make can say okay say
I just want to give the premise to why he said that.
I get it. I feel that chrono 77 also was on the higher side and I say hash. But Oya Kotoko player, Kotoko coach, Kotoko management, Kotoko fan. Now when you're happy with this, you need to show it on the pitch. Or provoke you. You go and punish the person. Because the substance of the whole name no Kenyan and say players in the Okutuku ni bia na Kotoko no. Difference be him. Say Makotoku players no be Dikotoko nene register omo Kotoko. No more Kotoko equal Dikotoku media for be high pay players na Kotoko na more looking big. Okay. But in terms of quality, the quality.
Okay.
Okay. You come and be there.
I know can say Sisi Kotoko Krano or poster boy anyway. One can say
that. Also Kotoko.
Be no
Kotoko.
I got disrespect Kotoko.
Almost start playing into the
Yes.
I still think that those comments were unnecessary coming from an official of a club.
But unim say management be never see no more.
Yeah.
Supporters we never see them pay.
The days of Herbert Mason.
These
are some of the things they like. No wash Oma bufuo.
Yes.
Na Crawford de bufuo. No maba.
Yeah.
Oma be shede de so. Sometimes I even think that some of these interviews those days were staged.
Oh yes.
Penny back bet my friend opposing team.
Don't hype him game.
Any hype game. No. Now, how do we hype it? I remember a classical example. I've forgotten the exact season. Now, Kim Faisal and Kotoko. The first season, now Kim Faisal home against Asante Kotoko. Now, I mean, I say, Samson Dean, Listowell, myself were involved in terms of Yene Alaji. Alaji nya surface channel. Now Alaji akofa fine boys be about Unya scan to Mukan first game against Kotoko. How do they hype it? Said the bear and Crawford Beba.
Okay.
And a Listowell, Meti Listowell came near Baba Amando.
Okay.
Ekokasai. Then Kim Pfizer registered Amando. That week in Amando, a share Kotoko for before Amando was not on 4. Obabe Amand 4 bar pack. Amando betena bench. The game ni koso ano ru amana Kotoko nye Kim Pfizer nye free kick dira. Then they can free kick no boy ke tonet. Or you be Kotoko for say can crave question, but Ocean is job net in for bar pack. Yeah. Some of these things yeah is staged.
Yeah.
Eti
Unkai Bequeen, Eric Bequeen.
Any Opele boy.
Opele.
Tema youth.
Yes.
Tema youth. Opele kasa, but the difference between Opele DNA Yinwe DNA is he never disrespected Obia. Doka is a Bequeen no ni unye hu oba be bot en o tumi nya hwe oba be
Opele did that. For him to say Julius Ejabe is fit enough to start in the Nigeria national team number 5. Bequeen apart from 18 was more mobile baby.
Opele Kasa.
Yes.
Okay.
But how was that disrespectful?
What's
A different from we. So be equality. A different.
Also Kasefa.
Julius Ejabe Julius Ejabe was their center back.
Yes.
The whole season, no above every single game. In
Ono
fact,
kwem se Kotoko fa na.
the following season, Oba Kotoko no.
Safu je vim no kofa na ba.
The following
Urefi.
season.
Make I stop about Kotoko.
Safu em so tuka ko tema kofa.
Oba fa ne de ba. Makwekwe never retire no Baba Yara. Makwekwe papa wa shine we na Bashiru here for yi ni film.
Yeah.
Ne wie ya no. But what I'm saying is that Opele hyped it without, for me, disrespecting or insulting anybody. That is the major difference. So when he says Julius Ejabe is fit to start in the Nigerian national team, the player no here. And I'll say Julius Ejabe no obe play Bequeen out. Obe chine the national pocket because Bequeen 18-yard box in Mkwana no.
And the chess and the way he can say Andy can say also disrespect at Bequeen.
Say 18-yard box in Mkwana.
Oh yeah. Say the no keke bifa Ronaldo.
Strikers.
Say no keke bifa Ronaldo who's a tapping goose notion. Disrespect no Ronaldo. Andy. So because a great player to say Ronaldo.
Penalty box
tapping goes ngwa no say.
Ruud van Nistelrooy munya no mo show. It's a goals no mo show boxing. How many in the whole season?
Them youth player enough to start in the Nigerian national team. Serango.
That wasn't disrespect to Kotoko.
Well, that's Serango.
It was a hype for the player.
Okay.
The same thing applies to this one.
Thank God, Bequeen Chile say or a superstar.
Because you don't want
to send my one test.
I said,
I was a Bequeen Demi Caban hall bench hall. Bow Pili hall bench.
You know, Sunday, F5. Edward man or Grant interview go come you.
Okay. Enti mo comment on saying. What we do?
I think it's not something Kotoko fans should take it as an insult.
Okay.